But it happened the same with Birdman. In Birdman, I spent 2 years trying to get the money to make it, and nobody wanted to make it.
I read somewhere that when you were doing Birdman, I have to ask you about this because we're here, and I won't be able to ask you about this probably again, which is that you met with Mike Nichols, and that Mike Nichols said, "Don't do a Warner."
I was so we were about to shoot 2 weeks before we start shooting. I want to have the advice of Mike Nichols, the king of comedy. It was my first comedy. I didn't know how to do it. And we were in rehearsals in the St. James Theater. And I went to Mike Nichols to have a lunch in between rehearsals. And then I start to say, Mike, I'm doing this film in one shot, with these actors, with this music, the crazy idea. And he was just drinking, I remember, a martini with the olive. He was just looking to me like this. And then at the end, when I finished the concept, he just got his olive. Alejandro, you should stop now. You're running to disaster. You're running to disaster. This is a complete disaster. And I was like, literally, my legs were shaking. What do you mean? So he starts saying, a comedy is made on cutting. You cut from one place to the other. So the reaction of the people, they hear the joke. You have to cut to the close-up. Blah, blah, blah. These actors are not comedy actors. They don't know nothing about theater. The music is crucial. So he started giving me all the points of a genre that he knows very well, and he was absolutely right. So I was terrified. At the end of the lunch, I didn't know what to do. So we give a hug, and I said, thank you very much for your advice. And I remember I arrived to the rehearsal, and Edward Norton found me. I was with Mike Nichols. He was so excited about it. It was great. It was amazing. He was so excited. And I appreciate what he said, because he put me in a red alert. You know what I mean? Suddenly my awareness of the possibilities of failure that I knew it was possible, it rised.
He verbalized it.
It verbalized it, and I was so panicked. So I need to really put much more effort. So I appreciate that he was so honest with me, and it was great, But anyway, it was terrifying to have that blessing from Mike Nichols.